Today we're going to take a look at the full-size light bar mount for Buyers Products Kabgard headache rack. This is going to allow you to mount that light bar on top of your headache rack to alert other drivers as to what's going on. It's going to be especially helpful if you have a tow truck with a headache rack, or really any vehicle that needs to have those warning lights mounted up clearly and visibly. This is going to wrap around that top portion of the Kabgard headache rack. The bolts are just going to cinch down and hold that in place, and then the light is going to mount on top of the longer portion of that bracket. There's going to be 3 holes at the top for your light to mount into. The hardware to mount your light is not included. That should come with your light, or you might have to pick it up separately. We're going to have 2 closer together holes as well as one further apart, so it should accommodate a couple different sizes. And then we'll have a little bit of adjustment as far as the height for the bracket itself with the 4 different holes to mount it into. We'll have both brackets, so those can mount up securely to our headache rack and support our light bar. These are both going to be made of a durable carbon steel construction with that nice black powder coat over all the black surfaces you can see, so that's going to help this to resist any rust or corrosion. These are just going to easily clamp on, again using that lock nut and the 2 washers on either end. So you just tighten it down and it should be ready to go. As far as the dimensions for our brackets, go ahead and show you how long that's going to be. The long end that our bar is going to actually mount onto, that's going to be about 8.5 inches long. So we'll just show one for now so you can get an idea about that. So that's about 8.5 inches long there, where that'll extend out with our light on top. The mounting holes up top, the farther holes are going to be about 5.25 of an inch apart. The narrower 2 are going to be about 1.5 inches apart. And between those front 2 most holes, so these 2 here, that's going to be about 4 inches apart, and that's going from the center of each hole to the center of the next one. The width on the bracket is going to be about 2 inches. The holes in the bottom are going to be about 1/2 inch spaced apart, so we'll have about 1/2 inch of adjustment there. And that length of the length of that short end of the bracket is going to be about 5.5 inches. It does come with the hardware and that plate to get that installed on your headache rack. And it should be a nice durable mount for your light bar. This product is also made in the USA. And that's going to do it for our look at the full-size light bar mount for Buyers Products Kabgard headache rack.